Capitalism. Capitalism. Like, has anybody stopped to think, right? In a world where resources are finite, I mean, like, capitalism is like the biggest lie ever when applied to the 3D world that we live in, where we have finite resources. Capitalism is the most inauthentic belief there is. Think about it. Limited resources, people. It can't logically work. It is bullshit. And we can see the damages of it, can't we? In the world, right? Confirmation from the crow. And so, yeah, I mean, it's just rubbish. I think, you know, it's a great belief, I suppose, to have, but it need be applied to, like, on a spiritual pursuit, right? In riches in heaven, like spirituality, right? There, we've got an infinite abundance at our disposal, right? Where the pursuit of a deeper connection can continue infinitely without bounds. But to apply that to the way we've been living life, I mean, that's just nonsense. Why have we been doing this for so long? Okay, that's my face. Okay, now that we've crapped on capitalism, let's crap on democracy. Be honest, do you actually still think democracy works, right? It's a magic trick. It's a sleight of hand to another system of government entirely, right? It's theater. Even peaceful protests are bullshit. That's like collective meditation with fierce breathwork. There was another good point I was going to share, but it's left my mind. This is how spirit happens with me. Bother. Wait for it, it's coming. It's really pretty out here. Let's just change the subject for now, right? Far out, it's pretty. Right, that's it. Such a good point to make, too. You see, democracy did work. Not really, though. You thought it did, but basically what worked, the last time you saw democracy work, was when you were all willing to die for your beliefs. And that, my friends, is not democracy. That's just, we're not going to take it anymore. Now, I'm a big believer in not going to war, right? I'm a big believer of, you know, our goal, need, especially at this juncture in our evolution, should be peace, right? But peace isn't conquered. Peace is a belonging, okay? And I think the easiest way, the best way to adopt that principle is the same way, basically, that countries handle immigration, right? As they've been doing it in the past, right? Like it's flow control. You don't want to lose the essence of the spirit of why you're going or wanting to go to such a destination in the first place, right? By overriding it without implementation and adoption of new core beliefs and principles, okay? Okay, here's an add-on, right? The reason why democracy doesn't work, okay, is because we are inherently comfort creatures, right? We hate change. We hate change, right? That's it. We all hate change for so many numerous reasons, right? But it doesn't mean, though, that when you're on the other side of change, that you aren't hugely appreciative that you went through the journey and you arrived at the destination, right? I mean, we really are our own worst enemy. But this is why democracy can never work. It's because unless you're prepared to die for your beliefs, but then that's not democracy anymore. That's just forcing change because you decided that you were prepared to die for your belief system. So democracy has never worked. It's never worked, okay? And what's only ever worked is dying for your beliefs to push it onto somebody else, right? Let's be honest. And that's not the way either. That's just not the way either. Anyways, I think that's enough for now. We'll see. One last thing. See, as long as you guys are all willing to believe that the illusion that democracy is working, right? It makes it harder for you guys to actually change the system to something that's more fruitful for everybody, right? How can you influence a system that you cannot even see is operating behind the scenes, right? You're all attacking a ghost.